Mike is 38 years old. He has a good job, a house, a wife who stays home with the kids, two amazing children, Emma, age 11, and Jake, age 8. By every measure, Mike is doing okay. But last Tuesday night, after the kids went to bed, Mike opened a retirement calculator for the first time in his life, and what he saw kept him awake until 2 a.m. His retirement savings balance? $0. Today, we're going to fix that, together. Let's look at Mike's numbers, because numbers don't lie, and they don't judge. Mike earns $85,000 a year. After taxes, that's about $5,800 landing in his bank account every single month. His monthly expenses look like this. Mortgage, $1,650. Groceries and household, $900. Car payments and insurance, $680. Utilities and subscriptions, $320. Kids' activities and school costs, $400. Credit card minimum payments, $150. That's $4,100 gone before Mike has bought a single coffee. He has roughly $1,700 left each month, which sounds like a lot until you realize it disappears into restaurants, weekend plans, Amazon orders, and just-in-case spending. And at the end of the month, usually less than $200 sits in his checking account. No 401k, no IRA, no investments, just $6,000 in credit card debt at 22% interest, quietly growing in the background. This is Mike's reality, and honestly, it's the reality for millions of Americans his age. Here's the thing about Mike. He didn't get here because he's lazy or irresponsible. He got here because life happened. In his 20s, there were student loans, then a wedding, then a baby, and another one, then the mortgage, then the car, then the dishwasher broke, and the roof needed repair, and his daughter needed braces. Retirement always felt like something to handle later. But here's the painful truth that hit Mike at 2 a.m. If he retires at 65, he has 27 years left. If he does nothing, he will have nothing. So what does he do? Here's what I'd tell Mike. Here's Finn's fix. Step 1. Before Mike saves a single dollar for retirement, he needs to kill that credit card debt. $6,000 at 22% interest costs him roughly $1,320 per year, just in interest. Money that goes straight to the bank and builds nothing for Mike's future. Here's the plan. Mike redirects $800 per month from his disappearing spending toward the credit card. Month 1, balance drops from $6,000 to $5,310. Month 4, $2,910. Month 7, $0. In 7 months, Mike is completely debt-free on that card. And now, that $800 per month is his, not the bank's, his. This is not punishment. This is liberation. This is the first real step toward Mike's future. Step 2. While Mike is destroying that credit card, there's one thing he should start immediately: his employer 401k. Mike's company matches 50 cents for every dollar he contributes, up to 6% of his salary. That means if Mike puts in 6%, about $425 per month, his employer adds another $212, $637 per month going into retirement. And Mike only spent $425 of it. That employer match? That is the closest thing to free money that exists in the American financial system. Not taking it is like leaving part of your paycheck on the table every single month. Mike sets this up on Monday morning, before coffee, before email, first thing. Step 3. Once the credit card is gone, in month 8, Mike redirects that $800. He increases his 401k contribution. He opens a Roth IRA. He starts building a real emergency fund. Let's look at what happens if Mike contributes just $600 per month to his retirement accounts from this point forward. At an average 7% annual return, in 10 years, Mike is 48, he has $104,000 saved. In 20 years, Mike is 58, he has $310,000. At 65, Mike has $532,000, $500,000, built from nothing, starting at 38. And if Mike pushes to $800 per month, he retires with over $700,000. The math doesn't care that Mike started late. The math only cares that Mike started. Here's what I want Mike and you to take away from this. 38 is not too late, not even close. The worst financial decision Mike could make right now is to look at that zero balance and walk away. Because every month he waits costs him real money, real security, real freedom. But every month he acts, builds something. Mike's kids are 8 and 11 today. By the time they're in college, Mike could have over $100,000 put away. By the time they're married and building their own lives, Mike and his wife could be truly, genuinely financially free. That's the power of starting. Not starting perfectly, just starting. So here's your challenge. What is your Mike moment? What number have you been avoiding looking at? Write it in the comments. I read every single one. And if this video helped you, share it with someone who needs to hear it today. You might just change their life. I'm Finn, and this is what money is really about. Next week, a 45-year-old couple, $200,000 combined income, and still living paycheck to paycheck.
How is that possible? And how did they fix it? Subscribe so you don't miss it.